The whole process by which we introduce AI is a human one primarily rather than a technological one. Very difficult to keep up, isn't it? Not only that, whatever you do with AI can amplify either your good judgment or it can create confusion for yourself and other people. A bicycle, you can make a few mistakes here and there, you can bump into each other from time to time, you can even run up on the pavement occasionally, it's not too disastrous. But if I gave you the keys to a new Ferrari and said, go and repeat the same way of doing business that you've been doing using your bicycle, there'd be a very different outcome. Adults now average 3 hours and 21 minutes a day looking at their phone. Do you believe that? You thought it'd be more, it depends on the age. Younger, it's up to over 5 hours, some people. 3 hours, 21 minutes a day is 76 full waking days a year. When you really focus on something properly, fully, with your entire attention, if you get distracted, it takes you on average 25 minutes and 26 seconds to get back to the same level of concentration when you were highly focused. Some people have this narrative, don't they? It's running the whole time. And do you think that's going to get any better as we surf through Facebook and surf through social media and look at more imagery, look at more pictures of people? And of course, some of us are terrified of the future. You know, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with AI? What's going to happen with my job? What's going to happen when I retire? How might we think by rushing around we're doing more? Well, there's a story about Albert Einstein. Apparently one day his wife, he was talking to his wife, he said, I'm just going out for a walk. 20 minutes later, she hadn't seen him. She went out into the hallway and he was still stood in his overcoat staring at the front door. He hadn't gone out. What Einstein used to do was he would stop and just start imagining things. And in this instance, he was imagining that he was a beam of light traveling around the universe. First thing, I want you to breathe in and sigh 3 times, nice and slowly. And it's been shown that all these things can improve immeasurably your mental health, your sleep, your cognitive functioning, your physical health. I'll show you the book. Are you actually creating fruit or are you just producing output? Creating value for people. AI should make us all more capable, not more dependent, as we saw earlier. The bits of the wheat that get thrown out with the threshing. It's being distracted, it's being shallow, it's being depleted, it's being splintered, it's being chaotic, it's being transactional and self-serving, it's the chaff. Thank you very much. This is how I serve up this material. I'll just get your phone out and quickly have a go at this QR code. There's a 90-second human capability check that you can do. But thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
I thought it was a great session. I learned a lot, and what I like is you make that connection between living soulfully and mindfully, and how that has value in business. Actually, just the fact of how long it takes to regain focus after checking your phone.
And what would your advice be to someone thinking of running a 1-hour version of that in their company?
Do it immediately. Right? I think it's going to benefit everybody, benefit long term, but also just already the impact that you're going to have on that hour itself, just to show that you care about these things.
And what do you think these principles can do in an organization if they're implemented wall to wall?
I think it makes your organization sustainable over time. When we're dealing with burnout, if we're dealing with anxiety for all these technologies that are changing our job and the whole market. If you can have people that are grounded in their own truth and in their core values, I think you build an army of superstars that allows you to be a better business, more productive, and more sustainable over time.